Hello, I'm Michael
And I'm Jill.
for Michael and Jill's Travel Adventures. Click below to subscribe to our channel. Hello again, I'm Michael
And I'm Jill.
for Michael and Jill's Travel Adventures.
By the way, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I don't know when you'll see this video, but anyway. Um, we're talking about something because we just touched on it in other videos, but looking at Facebook groups, everybody's still confused. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to get 10 different answers from people. They're going to say, yeah, you can, no, you can't. And as I've said before, we're trying to make this quick, but we're giving you factual information. And I can tell you, as a woman that's been married, that did not have a passport in New Orleans or Galveston, this is required. So this is not a joke. This is if you don't do this, this is a chance you don't get on the boat. And I would hate for that to happen to anyone.
So this is your documentation video.
I'm not going to go into detail because Michael's going to talk about the certain birth certificates you need. But as a woman on a cruise, you need your driver's license. This is Michael's, not mine, by the way. I don't have a beard, but anyway. You need your driver's license. And if you're using the birth certificate thing, as most women at a certain age, you're married. So my maiden name's Jones. Now it's Scott. So guess what? My driver's license and that don't match. So then you have to have your marriage license. These are the 3 forms of things you'll need for to get on the ship as a woman whose name is not the same as when she was married. Okay?
When you were born.
When I was born, sorry. I'm tired today. But anyway, so these are the 3 things. They will tell you in the Facebook groups you don't need this. Do not listen to them. They may have gotten a relaxed person one day, but I would rather take all this and be sure. I want to say one thing about the driver's license. 2 things, actually. Number 1, the STAR thing for some of the states that they have. The
Real ID.
Well, anyway, it does not affect cruising. It affects if you're flying in to cruise. So don't get all worried about that little star. Something about Texas, too. In Arkansas, the state I'm from, you get your driver's license. When you go renew your driver's license, you get your actual driver's license that day. In Texas, they give you that little paper copy that has a picture. As long as you have the paper copy with the picture, if you've renewed your driver's license, you're good. If you don't have a picture on that paper copy, then you're not getting on the ship. Okay? That has also been a bone of contention for some people arguing. But that's all I'm going to talk about. And Michael can go in depth with his conversation. He said I ran over him the last video and he didn't get to say what he wanted to. So anyway, I'll be quiet now and smile.
So here's Michael stepping over you. So in Texas, which is the only one that I can speak to, your birth certificate can be printed from the county office that you were born in, or it can be printed from just about any other county office in Texas.
Not but I was born in Texarkana, Texas. Michael wasn't born in Texas, so he doesn't get to say in this. So I have, good Lord, I have 3 different birth certificates, but I have one that I got from the city of Texarkana where I was born in, and then I got a new one because I couldn't find these 2 from the city of Paris. So it does not matter what city they come from as long as they have your actual information.
The county offices, almost all county offices can print the birth certificates. Most city offices can do as well. And that is for as long as you're born in the state of Texas, they can all print those. It's all the same. They're logging into a system in Austin. So as long as you have a birth certificate that says the state you're from, certification of vital record, and has a raised seal, you are good. Photocopies of this are allowed. So if you do lose yours and an original is at home, they can fax it in if need be. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Also, well, one other thing, somebody in a couple of groups last week, they were saying, well, it's on a Saturday and they were heading to the ship and they're like, well, where can I print my birth certificate? In the state of Texas, no government offices are open on the weekends, so you need to make sure you've got all your documents well in advance and can put your hands on them before you get ready to cruise. If you have a passport, which is here, you do not need driver's license. This is a federal document. This is a state document. You don't need a state document if you've got your passport. If you've got your passport, basically it's passport and boarding pass and you're good to go. Getting on the ship here, getting in the terminal, and I'll say this real quick, what they want is your boarding pass and your documents in hand. So if you are a passport person, you've got your passport open, ready, boarding pass, good to go. If you
watched our videos about our backpacks, we have this in the front pocket of our backpack so we can get to it fast.
So if you are a birth certificate person, you're going to have your birth certificate, you're going to have your ID in hand. If you're a female and your names are different, you can have that and your boarding pass. So you're going to have all four of these out and ready so that once you walk through that door, you are ready to go. So just all of that information, keep in mind. We always tell people 2 weeks in advance, get your documents out, put your hands on them, put them in an envelope so that you know where they are when you actually get ready to start packing up and go.
Can I tell a funny story?
Tell a funny story.
So my brother got married 10 years ago, and what's funny is the woman's last name is the same as her married name, so she never has to go through all this. If she ever goes on a cruise, all she'll need is these 2 documents. But anyway, was children under 16, you'll need this to get on, this. And one of the things we recommend, even though it's never been an issue when we've taken kids and our son on, is get the other parent to do a notarized document saying they give you permission to take them on a cruise. They've never asked for it, but my attitude has always been more is better than not having it when you need it. Because he makes fun of me when I went and got my driver's license renewed. I took everything I could take. I think I took my kindergarten graduation diploma because I didn't want them to ask me for something I didn't have. So I know people are going to tell you in the groups, you don't need all this. Do it. It's better to have it and then not and get on the ship than not have it and not be able to get on. And in certain places, I've seen them make exceptions. I have seen that. I have. But I wouldn't take a chance on it doing that. It's
just like a parachute. You don't need it unless you need it. And if you walk up to the port and they ask for this and you don't have it, you're not cruising. I mean, that's as simple as that. If you don't have the required documentation, you are not going on that cruise. And you just spend all that time, effort, energy, money, completely wasted because you didn't take the right paperwork. One thing about the documentation, you just said notarized, had a long conversation with someone else in another group. It is not required to do a notarized copy. I recommend notarized.
It's better to be safe than sorry.
I recommend notarized because I have been through all kinds of different things with child custody before, and when you have a document that is notarized from the other parent, it is much better looking than if it's not notarized and they go, well, that could have been forged. If it's notarized and got the notary seal on it, then you're a little bit better shape there. So
again, we don't tell you this to be bossy or our way is the right way. We tell you this because we want you to get on the ship and have a great vacation with your family. And we don't want it spoiled because you can't get on the ship. And we've seen things like this happen to people. We've seen them not be able to get on the ship because they didn't have the right ID. So that's why we make these videos. Again, we don't get any money off of it. I wish, because I'm ready to quit working. But he won't let me quit working to be a stay-at-home cat mom. So here I am.
So for that, I'm Michael.
And I'm Jill.
For Michael and Jill's Travel Adventures.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.